Morning, sports fans. This is Jim for the 3-Minute AD. Welcome to another session. This one bothered me a little bit. We were talking the other day about some of the new things that are happening in athletics and, what are we going to do to push forward? We're adding sports, participation numbers, blah, blah, blah. And, one thing that struck me, I was teaching LTC 508 the other night. One thing that struck me is how we may have forgotten to keep the subject of hazing on the agenda. And are we doing enough to educate people on why hazing still is there? I just read an article in Athletic Business of New Mexico State basketball suspending their season because of hazing. This is almost like drunk driving. What don't we get here? What are we doing wrong? Did we forget about our policies? Did we forget to talk about it at parent meetings? Did we forget to supervise athletes properly to make sure that they're not doing these things? We've got to go back and look at exactly what our intentions were when we heard about what hazing was back 25 years ago. I come from a land where hazing was the norm, 50 years ago. But it wasn't to the level that it is now. I know we did some things that maybe would have been, I'm not going to say criminal because I don't want to implicate myself, but we never did the things with the sexual acts, the feces thrown at people, urine, forcing them to steal, things like that. And it's not Animal House, for God's sakes, but we make them sing songs or make them, carry the equipment, little things like that. And, it is wrong to do those things. The excuse that it was right then doesn't work anymore. It's a law. In New York State, it's misdemeanors. In other states, it could be a Class D felony. But let's think about it for a minute. This is assault that we're talking about. The New Mexico State one is sexual assault. There is no excuse for that. What are we doing here? Check your policies. Make sure your policies are in place. Make sure you're reviewing it at every parent meeting. You don't want to be the next one in the paper, on the TV, in Athletic Business, talking about why a team of yours decided to haze younger athletes, or anybody for that matter. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy. But this is one of those things where we may have forgotten about what we're supposed to do as administrators. We may have forgotten because we haven't heard about it in a while. It's not there. The big case 25 years ago that set the tone for this, the Albright study and everything, seems to die off as other things get in our way. Let's make sure we prioritize correctly. So this is Jim for the 3-Minute AD. Excuse the sunlight. It's early today. So I got up a little early to do this one because it just stuck in my craw a little bit. But please don't forget to subscribe, like the videos. They keep coming as they come. I hope you enjoy them. And don't forget, our conference is coming up next month. So if you want to come to the AAA conference, get on AMP and register now. But I want to thank you all again. And God bless you all and have a great day. We'll talk soon.